Yeah, man, welcome to Wagwan FPL. It's my week one team review, so let's get into it. Man, going into week one, man, I had to make a lot of changes to my team because this is the team that I had set up. After setting up a team like this, I start learning like I wasn't confident in my goalkeeper Ariola. Was not confident in, so I had to start making change. You know what I mean? Then I learned that Gabriola for Manchester City was not going to play. So that forced me to make some change in my side. So that said, Ariola had to go because I was not confident in the goalkeeping situation that was going on there. Gabriola because he was not fit, he wasn't going to play. Saliba ended up coming out my team, and Goodmanson for Leeds ended up coming out my team. But that was a bad decision for me. But I ended up making it because I got worried because Grealish was there. I thought they would perform very well, but it was not so. So let's go into the team that I ended up picking going into game one. Going into game week one, I had Spurs goalkeeper, which I was very happy about getting 9 points. Wan-Bissaka, I was very disappointed in that game. Watching that game, Wan-Bissaka, the West Ham team looked like a promoted side. They didn't look like a side that been in the Premier League for a long time. They were struggling against Sunderland, a promoted side that came up. So I'm gonna keep him in my team, but I might have to sub him. I might have to transfer him out later. But he's going to be on my bench for next week. For the Nottingham Forest, that could easily be a 10 point right there because it was a late goal to take away the clean sheet from him. So he's going to stay in my team. Ruben was one that I had to put in my team because Gabriola was not going to play for City. So I ended up putting Ruben. But looked like it should have been Lewis. You know what I mean? Ruben there, the clean sheet was there, but Lewis would have given me more points. Verts had me wanting to make a rash decision watching that game, man. Wanted me to just transfer him out because he only got 80 minutes. I was very disappointed, but after thinking about it, he was passing the ball around, getting corner kicks. So I'm going to stick with him. My big top player right there, Kudas, ended up giving me 10 points. Very happy right there, man, with that 10 points for Kudas. So you know he's going to stay in my team. Ilanga, even though he only gave me 3 points, if you watch my video about the FPL wrap-up for game week one, you would see that I'm very happy with Ilanga, man. He was crossing ball into the box. If Isaac was there, I would easily get a assist, probably 2 or 3 assists from him there because Newcastle was performing very well and he was playing the balls into the box. It's just that because Gordon wasn't a central wasn't a striker. You know what I mean? That's why they didn't get that goal that they needed in that game. Wilson ended up giving me a late goal to get 5 points. He's going to stay in my team. Palmer, very disappointed against Crystal Palace. You know what I mean? Only 3 points right there. Not too much to talk about with him. Watkins, even though he performed bad in the Newcastle game, I still think he's going to stay in my team. The one person that I'm gonna switch out is Bowen. Like I said, me watching that West End game was very disappointed in that game. If you watch my FPL wrap-up video, you would see how disappointed that I'm in that game. Like I said, it looked like West Ham is the promoted side, and Sunderland looked like the side that been in the Premier League. You know what I mean? The formation does not suit that team. Evan Wan-Bissaka playing a right mid does not suit that team. Wan-Bissaka should be a right midfielder. No, not a right mid, a fullback or a right back. So the formation should be either 5-3-3, you know what I mean? Or 5-3-2 formation or something else. Like that it doesn't suit Wan-Bissaka being a right midfielder. So I had Raya, 10 points for Raya. I had Pedro was the other defender that I had to get because I had to switch from Saliba, and Pedro was a 5.5. Keane was like I shouldn't have got him in my team. I should have stick to my guns and keep Goodison in my team. I would have ended up getting 9 points. That's probably what I get that 7 points from him because he only gave me 2. And Yakarez 1 point, man. If you watch my Arsenal wrap up for game week one, you would see that I'm very disappointed with the 51 minutes that he received, man. Um, Arteta need to give him more time, man. Give him more time and he would perform. But I'm gonna keep him on my team because next week he go against Leeds. So I keep him on my team. If you guys stay with me, everything is going to start. Production is probably going to start getting up there, and I'm gonna start promoting more video. Um, I'm gonna do a FPL matchup game week 2 where I set up which team should go against each other. Watch my FBL watch my FPL wrap-up video. My FPL wrap-up video, you would see I go over the team them. And that's how I'm going to use stats from that to use for my FPL matchup video. In goal next week for week 2, I'm going to start Raya. You know what I mean? I think Raya going against Leeds, he should get 10 points of that against Leeds. You know what I mean? Same as he got in game week 1. I think he should perform well. Keane, I'm going to keep him. I mean, I need a defender. I only got one chance for I'm not going to use my wild card. I'm not going to jump to it. So I keep him on my team. And Nottingham Forest is going against Crystal Palace. Still going to keep him on my team. Like I said, I still think they could get a clean sheet against Crystal Palace. So I'm going to keep him in my team. Pedro Porro going against City. Even though I think they might not get a clean sheet, I think Porro might get an assist in that game where I could get some points from him. So I'm going to keep him my defender. Verts, like I said, I'm not happy with him, but I'm going to keep him in my team. I'm not going to take him out. Him going against Newcastle, even though I said Newcastle got a good defense, I'm going to leave him in my team where I see if he could pick apart them to get a goal. Kudus, big man right there, and I mean 10 points, so he's not going anywhere. He's going to stay on my side. Palmer, he's going against West Ham. Like I said, I'm very disappointed in West Ham. So I'm going to keep him in my team against West Ham because West Ham didn't perform very well. So I think Chelsea should get great points out of West Ham. Watkins going against Burnley. You know that there was either Burnley got beat up against Spurs. So I'm going to keep Watkins in my team. Not going to take him out. I'm going to keep him in my team. I think I'm even going to captain him. So I know I'm going to get some points on him because they perform very well. Woods is the one that I end up bringing him to my team. I end up taking out Bowen because, like I said, I did not like the way they perform. So I put Woods in my team. I mean, Woods got 10 points, performed very well in game week 1, so I went ahead and transferred him. I was going to put Ekitike, but that was going to cause me to take out Verts, put in Ekitike, and then it was going to be too much transfer going on. And I didn't want to use my wild card, so I just say, you know what, let's make a swap. Take out Woods, you know, put Woods in my team, take out Bowen because Bowen is 8 and Woods is only 7. Now that's how I was able to make the swap from me. Leave him with 0.5 in the bank. Gyökeres, I keep him in my team, and I mean he's going against Leeds. He should perform very well against Leeds. If you watch my Arsenal review 1 video, you would see I talk about Arteta need to give him more time. You know what I mean? You see how long Salah stay on the field until he get his goal. You know what I mean? If Salah would have come off, it would have been a pro performance to Salah. But Liverpool kept Salah on the field so he can get his goal. That is what Arteta need to do for Gyökeres. Keep him on the field until he get his goal so he can get in form. On my bench, I got the Spurs goalkeeper. I'm gonna keep him on my bench because he's going against Man City. I want to get I got a defender down there. I don't want the goalkeeper to get a bad thing too, so I'm gonna keep the defender. Ruben, he's gonna go on my bench too. I was thinking about starting him, but I'm just going to keep him on my bench. Wan-Bissaka is definitely going on my bench because he might get transferred at my team. As next week he might get transferred at my team. Elanga is going, and he's going to be the starter on my team. It was either going to be between him or my other player, Wilson. But I said Elanga performed very well in that game, so I'm going to keep him on my team. Like I said, man, this is FPL Wagwan. Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead, join the league. There's the code for the league. It's FPL Wagwan. Thank you guys for watching, man. And just tune in next week. Thank you.